Alright, we are back here. It did count as the win, as you can see. We are 2-1 so far, with our only loss being a disconnect. And we have moved up over 1,000 spots. You know, we were number 7 in the world at one point, so we're just gonna keep it like that, you know. I should just, that's like my new thing, is I was number 7 in the world one time.
Yeah.
It's like when the dads say they could have gone pro if they didn't blow out their knees.
Yeah, buddy.
So far, the old reliable has just worked. We didn't even get to see Goldango. I tried to bring Goldango for one game, and it disconnected. Poor Goldango. Goldango will very likely not be on my next team. There will be quite a few different ones that will be. Some of the Pokemon will be very similar, some of them will not. This guy needs to hurry up and pick his Pokemon. Alright, here we go. Quillfish and both shinies. So he probably Tailwind, so we Tailwind. And then we can Earthquake the Overquill. Or we can Rock Slide the Talonflame. I think we're gonna Earthquake. Does the Overquill have priority water move? And is it faster than Talonflame? Well, his Talonflame is faster than my Talonflame. And then, that's good. That's a good speed interaction to know. Icy Wind. Oh, that's how. Okay, Garchomp. Okay, buddy, calm down. Calm down, Garchomp. And it's, oh, wow. Wow,
that is crazy.
That caught me so off guard. I don't know how that caught me so off guard. I didn't even think it was gonna be a Zoroark until it came out. I was like, oh yeah, Overcoat could definitely know Icy Wind. What are the odds he just sends an Overcoat right now? Running a Zorua too. Imagine. Imagine bringing a Zorua and Zoroark to the same tournament. Hey, here's the Overquill. My team just not really... What do we want here? I guess we're just Earthquake, but I don't think... We're kind of just sacking here. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose both Pokemon here. I'm expecting maybe a Brave Bird from his Talonflame. It would... I'm just hoping I don't lose both. And that crit mattered, trust.
What is that move?
Dual wing beat. It hits twice. It basically breaks Focus Sash. That's why I've debated on running it before. It's really good versus like Sneasler, but it's 80% accurate, which is why I don't run it. Or not 80, it's 90% accurate. And the first time I ever tried to use it, it missed. Alright, so 2v4, both teams have Tailwind set up. We've got Archelodon and Sneasler. So we kind of got two options here. I can Electro Shot, but does Sneasler have anything for this Overquill? I'd really not like to close combat if I can. Maybe a Protect here. It's actually a 2v3. I completely forgot we took out the Zoroark. So we're actually going to protect the Sneasler and attack into the Talonflame. And that's not the greatest turn of all time. We're just going to have to hope Overquill attacked into the Sneasler. Okay. It's not terrible. If I would have coaching, it would have been much better. So what are we looking at here? Do I have any way to take out that Sneasler? Or I mean the Talonflame now? Okay. So I could Draco into the Talonflame and just pray it kills. We're gonna probably have to Terra Fight in close combat. But it's not gonna do anything. Honestly, I don't know why I don't know why I did that. I don't, like, Terra Fighting literally does nothing for me. What's my win con here? I kill and dual Wing Beat misses? And then I guess if I kill both and I'm in a 1v1 with Arch. But he still has Terra. Yeah, I don't know.
Would it be brave for him to...
Sneasler? He won't. He'll dual Wing Beat.
Isn't that flying?
It is. They both are.
Isn't flying super a gift? Is it not?
It is. I needed it to miss. It's game. I needed it to miss. I was really hoping Sneasler would be faster, but it is not. And then I would have needed this to kill, which it did. Yeah, if Sneasler would have killed the Overquill, it would have been interesting. We'll see what he sends in to see how interesting it would have been. Palmot? So what do I do? Draco the Overquill? And then just start body pressing on the Palmot, I guess? Yep, that's game. Okay. Yep, I definitely messed up. If I didn't Terra... Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. If I don't Terra on the Sneasler, I probably lived the close combat, but would I have lived 2? Probably not. It probably didn't matter in the end. But it just wasn't... Definitely not high IQ. Definitely low IQ. So we're 2-2 so far now. Really unfortunate. Alright. Let's see what we got here. We do have it looks like a Spanding Force team. It's horns down, so it's the more defensive in DD. So what if I try... It's probably gonna be Trick Room. What do we do here? Do I bring Talonflame? Or leave it? I really don't like Sneasler into this matchup. No, we'll probably bring Arch. Alright. Let's see what Charlotte's got up their sleeve. Alright, we got this. So here it is. Psychic Surge. Not very surprising. Wouldn't be surprised at all if he swaps out of one of these. So I'm actually gonna nasty plot the Goldango. Expanding Force. Wow. That was a bad play. Should have Terra'd. Should have Terra'd. I don't know. I just don't know enough about him. And he lives a hit, too. Did he live, or was that Sash? He literally just lived. Wow, okay. Two really bad plays from me here. Alright. Now the question is, does Garchomp outspeed? So I can Terra Flying here and not get hit by the Earthquake, or I can just Rock Slide and pray it hits both. What should we do here? Coach? Coach is gone. Coach is dead. He died. Alright, we're gonna go for Rock Slide. It does hit both, so we are gonna take out both. Hyper Voice. Takes him out. So obviously we do have Garchomp stuck into Rock Slide. So we might have to swap them out. Okay, so we got a Slow King and we got... So I actually am going to Terra Breloom. And then swap into Arch here to give Garchomp a different move. Plus, we might be able to eat a hit that we weren't. Just in case they have something that I don't know about. So we do Terra Flying, just in case. Just because I bet Breloom outspeeds Primarina, so it should be able to eat a grass hit now. Plus, it can now eat an Earthquake. Oh, here comes the Terra from the Breloom. Probably. Oh no, Slow King. Oh, is this Expanding Force? Oh, I didn't see that coming at all. Not one bit. Not one bit. I just didn't see it. Oh, I just didn't see it. That's unfortunate. Yep, there it is. So fortunately, our guy does eat our Archelodon. So now we got some interesting choices to make. We've got our Choice Band Garchomp. We could Outrage and pray it one-hits one of them. And then we could Draco into the Slow King and just pray. That might be our best bet. We gotta pray it one-hits. It does. So now we get the Draco into the Breloom. We might have really lucked out there, fortunately. Here comes the Draco. It does connect. And it crits. I don't think the crit mattered. And we do get the win. So we are back to being positive. Very happy about that. So far, we do still only have one real loss. Alright. Continue battling. We are... Oh, I would like to get... I feel like the 3,000s. If I could finish in the 3,000s, I'd be happy with that. It'll take quite a few battles. So, a Farigiraf, Cineroar, Rillaboom. So, obviously, he's got the Ursaluna Blood Moon. Ursaluna's his big damage dealer. I have a feeling he leads Electabuzz to try and get Trick Room up. So we're going to try something interesting here. Wait, did I just not bring Sneasler to an Ursaluna battle? Oh, it might be okay. So we've got the Terra Flying. We're going to attempt a Terra Flying on his ground type move on the Archelodon. And then we want to stall as many turns of Trick Room as possible. Very winnable matchup here, I think. It's not a great matchup, but it's a winnable one. Alright. So it's going to be Incineroar and Farigiraf against Talonflame and Dango. So Intimidate. So we Tailwind. I do kind of expect... Okay. Actually, instead, I'm going to Brave Bird into the Farigiraf. No, we cannot Brave Bird. I almost messed that one up. So we Flare Blitz, and then we're going to make it rain. And then we're going to pray it takes out both. I'm expecting a Fake Out into the... okay, that's not great. Oh, so my Goldango's just dead. Bro, how do I do this every time? Every time I always forget about Goldango, and I just let him die. Yeah, it does nothing. Alright, here it goes to Flare Blitz. Why do I do this? Oh, knockoff. Same thing. I'm dead anyways. Yeah. I do this every time. Alright, whatever. It now can't Fake Out, though, which is, like, the biggest worry I had with leading Garchomp. Because now, I double target into the Farigiraf. It can't protect. He does withdraw. I'm really banking on it being something that's not necessarily weak. Okay. This could kill both, honestly. I wouldn't be too shocked if this killed both. Obviously, my Primarina dies to an Earthquake. We've seen that before. Do some damage to the Primarina first. I feel like this should take out both, honestly. It does. Here comes the Ursaluna. And the Farig. So I am just going to be faster. So there's absolutely no reason for me to put up Tailwind here. He has no way to Fake Out. He can Protect. That doesn't really do much. I mean, the Farigiraf gets some damage off. It actually might set up Trick Room. Which would be a little bit unfortunate. Because I don't think there's any way... We're in a 2v3 right now. I'm pretty sure his Farigiraf's about to set up Trick Room.
Oh. Citrus fruit?
Yeah, it is citrus. And it's not... It's definitely not over. It's definitely not over. Do I eat a hit? Probably not, honestly. I don't... It might be over. I don't know how I'm going to get through this Ursaluna. Paranormal. Is it Blood Moon? If it's Blood Moon, there's no way Garchomp lives. If it's Hyper Voice, it could get interesting. Yeah, somehow Garchomp would have to live this. And 140 base power, I don't see it happening. Is there any world... Nah, there's no way it one hits. How much does it do, though? I would need it to do more than half. No, I would need it to kill, actually. Wow, and yeah. Nothing.
Yo, I think you took more damage in recoil.
That's what it feels like. Okay, there's, I mean, I don't see it. You know what I mean? I don't see the way back. Just body press, but if he has that ground type move, it's over. This is why I didn't want to Terra. I wanted to save my Terra for this turn specifically, and I didn't. I sold that for myself. I just didn't play well. It's because I didn't have my coach for most of it. I'm mad at myself for that. It was definitely winnable. Alright, we got 9 battles remaining. We're 3-3. We very easily could be 6-0 right now, honestly. I feel like I just haven't played well in the games that I've lost. Alright, we got another Ursaluna. We see the Smeargle. This time, I seriously need to save my Terra on the Archelodon. Probably. But if he leads Dragapult, I don't think he has a Trick Room setter, unless that Smeargle has Trick Room. I don't necessarily know if I match up well into this team either. I don't know if my team currently matches up into any team. He has a shiny Archelodon. So he does actually bring the Blood Moon. So I think I have to Tailwind to compete with his Tailwind. And I got two options. I can either Earthquake or Outrage. What do you think? Senior Coach?
What did you say?
Should I Earthquake or Outrage?
Outrage. Earthquake doesn't hit Murkrow. What's the point?
Yeah, but I might not hit the Ursaluna, who could absolutely ruin my day.
Oh. Don't worry. You're goated.
It's a 50-50 shot here. If it misses, we are...
Imagine Ghost Garchomp solves everything.
For what does it solve?
You're not getting hit by...
Fake out?
What did I say?
That
Alright,
did
well, maybe you would have
so
died,
much
but-
more damage than I thought it was going to.
Uh-oh. That's still good damage, no?
I would much rather have my Garchomp right now, unfortunately. And now I gotta make some tough calls. Like, does a Brave Bird kill this Ursaluna?
No. Remember last match?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, but that one was bulky.
no.
That one wasn't fast. I think this one's built for speed. I would much rather not have to close combat into it and drop my stats. Especially because I got a feeling he protects here. Or withdraws completely. Not the ghost type. There's the ghost type.
But we do that a lot.
Yeah, I don't pay enough attention to this team, I don't think. It's not
Does
terrible.
Murkrow have a EV light? The Evo light? Or what does he run?
Normally he runs, what's it called? Pokesash. So it doesn't get one hit. I just lost, by the way. I needed, to not die with my, I have no way to get through this Goldango. I have absolutely no way to damage it. Not for neutral, I guess I can Electro Shot and Draco Meteor. That's all I can do into it. Because I legitimately can't hit his Goldango for neutral damage. I can't hit it for any good damage with Sneasler. It doesn't... I'm not in this game unless I crit here. I would need a crit here. And if I crit, I am most definitely in this game. And that's the game. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not expect that to kill. Not one bit. I probably wasn't winning anyways. If I crit, maybe I would have had a chance. I would have had a close combat into the Ursaluna. And then Draco Meteor into the Dragapult. And then depending on how much damage he would have done to B, it would have determined the game. So we're now negative for today. We're 3 and 4 now. That one was definitely winnable too. Our rain team probably brings Pelipper. I'm expecting Annihilate in the lead. Or it's gonna be Archelodon and Pelipper. What's my best matchup into Archelodon Pelipper? Is it just Sneasler? I just really don't like Sneasler if he leads either Basculation or Annihilate. It's just a really bad day if he leads either of those. And I've got a feeling he's leading Annihilate. He has 2 ghost types. So if he sends out that Archelodon... Okay, there's the Annihilate. Alright, you know, we're gonna Brave Bird and we're gonna Dire Claw. I'm just not gonna think about it, we're just gonna click. That's probably not good. Quad super effective into the... Terra's the Whimsicott. Terra Water Whimsicott. I did not have this on my bingo card. So is this gonna be Tailwind? Here comes the Tailwind. Alright. So I've got 2 plays here. I can either Tailwind or Brave Bird. I'm debating on Tailwind Protect. But if he wanted to, he'll be able to Encore me into Tailwind. And I don't want to be stuck into Tailwind. So we're actually going to Brave Bird and Coaching? No, because Coaching will be too slow. So we're actually just going to do this. I got a feeling he switched out of Annihilate though. And if he switched out of Annihilate, it's a long day. So that was Tailwind turn number 1, correct? It has 4 turns. So if he doesn't bring Archelodon, alright, you know, I'm pretty sure the Talonflame's going down anyways, and I really don't want to switch anything in there, so I'm just going to sack it here. Oh, there it goes. So it's now a 3v3. So I just want to check real quick. He has 1 turn of Tailwind left. So I can Protect here. And then Dire Claw into the Pelipper and pray. If I can get rid of his Flying type before Garchomp comes in, we could be in a good spot. And then if I can put his... Oh no. He double attacks into the Sneasler. So I have a play here. Is it smart? Maybe not. But I'd like to think of it as one of my only good plays. Terraflying, Earthquake. Do I think I have a chance? Yes. Yeah, I think if his Pelipper isn't Sash, it'll be interesting. If his Pelipper is Sash, then it might not be. I really need Pelipper not to be Sash. I really need it not to be Sash. Like, really badly need it not to be Sash. I got bad news. It's Sash. So, Annihilate is definitely going to outspeed. If he Final Gambits my Archelodon, it's unwinnable. Or not Final Gambit, what is the move called that takes me down with him? Please don't tell me he double protects. Please don't tell me he double protects. Oh, I beg Archelodon's faster. I beg Archelodon's faster. I beg Archelodon's faster.
He's recording.
Well, womp womp.
No.
It's alright. It's alright. This would have to kill. Why would he protect with Pelipper? Why did he protect with Pelipper? It's game over, yeah? We've seen that I go first. What? What? What?
No.
That voice crack.
Maybe he's hoping that I don't have another attacking move? Because I think
the rain stuff.
Yeah.
But you still have your.
Power Herb?
Yeah.
Do I? I think so. What if he protects again? What if he's like, oh my goodness, I've won. He's like, he threw.
That's probably it. He's like, I got the double protect, let's go. He has the ring.
Well, I mean, the ring was guaranteed to stop. We do get the win, all because of the Terraflying. Was it all because of the Terraflying? Maybe not. But, like, we won, so there's that. So what are we, back to 4-4? Woohoo! Alright. Of course, my favorite matchup. I just really love this matchup. Am I actually that bad off here, is the question. You know, for my team to have been better, I really needed at least like one more flying type. You know what I mean? For Garchomp to not have to waste my Terra on Archelodon every match. And I, like, if I had, let's say I had Levitate Hydreigon. Or, you know, Dragonite. I would be in a much better spot. Alright, now the question is, which Pokemon does he fake out? And I think we almost have to Terra Ground here. He's probably going to fake me out. But I really need to not be a Dragon type. No fake out. I'm very interested then. Obviously, his Sneasler is gonna hit me here. Okay. Dragapult gets one hit. Wow, I did not expect that. Tire Claw into the flame. No status either. Man, we... Lucky? Maybe not lucky, but very skillful, very calculated. You know me, just like the GOAT. So I can just... Brave Bird... Earthquake again? I'm really hoping he... Oh? Did I not Tailwind? He's Unburdened. Unburdened Sneasler. Good to know. You know, a Grassy Glide from him here, and this is probably going to be Wood Hammer on the Rillaboom. It probably takes out my... Yeah, probably one hit. That it does. Okay. We got a game. He heals a little bit. Damaged by the recoil. Takes him under half. So he heals. So now it's Arch and Sneasler. Wow, okay. This is definitely interesting. And we just protect to see what's happening. If he also protects both, it will be the most interesting turn. Yep, here's the Terra. I kind of figured. On the Arch. Is the Terra flying? Terra Grass. I do stall my Tailwind here. I've already Terra'd it as well. Okay. Poison, poison, para, sleep, something, anything. We don't get it. He didn't get it either though, so I can't be that like I can't be too upset. You know what I mean?
You haven't gotten one yet, though.
We got one sleep.
Oh, Oh, I must have missed it.
I don't think there's a way we lose this. There's nothing in my head that makes me think losable. Yeah, he forfeits. I would say Dire Claw, 100% accurate. Unless he, like, clicked minimize, and I missed, like, 3 turns in a row. But I don't even know if Archeldon has minimize. So we do get the win. I do think we're back to being ahead. I think we're 5-4 for today. It'll be very interesting to figure out how far we are. You know, I legitimately think if we would have just ended after being 4-0, we would be doing, like, it would have been so much better than we are now. Alright, so we actually have to bring Primarina here. And I see the Hisui and Zoroark. I see it this time.
Oh, shoot. Oh, it's the Dondozo thing.
Yeah, which means we have to bring Primarina. Primarina is my only Pokemon to actually counter his strategy. Primarina has Haze. Haze eliminates all stat changes. It would be really funny if he had his Zoroark as like Tatsugiri right next to his Dondozo. The problem is he can only bring 4 Pokemon. Sneasler and Dozo. Okay. So we've got a tough decision to make here. I think we have to Earthquake. And then we Tailwind. I'm expecting a Fake Out or a Tatsugiri switch in. If it's a Fake Out, I'd much rather be on Talonflame. Dozo protects. I get Tailwind up, so I'm gonna get the Earthquake off for free on this Sneasler. It's probably not. It's probably Sash. So it probably eats. It does. I'm hoping Dire Claw or Close Combat into Garchomp. Poaching. I really would have preferred to sacrifice my, I would really like my Talonflame to die now, like this turn. Preferably on a switch into Tatsugiri. So much so I was debating on roosting to sacrifice it. Full HP roost. So there's a good chance I maybe should have done that. Okay, so he's actually not unburdened. I'm really hoping this will wave crash into Talonflame. Yes! And I would love to see, absolutely love to see Tatsugiri show up here. The thing is, I don't actually know if I need the Primarina for this. Like, in Tailwind, Garchomp might just be able to take it out. It is Tatsu. I don't know who outspeeds now. So we have to, I swap out a Garchomp so it doesn't one-hit my Primarina. And then I click Haze. If Primarina goes first, oh, let's go. Good turn for me. If I get the turn order correct, we're big winning here. Archelodon should outspeed Primarina, and both should go before his Dondozo. See, this is why I like Primarina. This is my one thing my Primarina can do is the haze. You see it now?
Yeah.
It did something. It doesn't do a lot. We don't bring it to a lot of matchups, but this Dondozo matchup is the one matchup it does really good in. So there goes Dozo. Tatsugiri's gonna come back. He's gonna be like... He's gonna randomly spawn, and then Moonblast. I played this game almost perfect. We just can't blow the 3v1, you know? I'm not gonna lie to you. I would really have to mess this one up. I'd really have to mess it. Like, he's gonna Terra here. If it's Terra Fairy... No, he forfeits. I'm not necessarily confident that, like, I was guaranteed to win that, though. If he's Terra Fairy. If he's anything but Terra Fairy, then yeah, I win. Maybe a Terra Steel would be really bad, too. But I do think, without insanely terrible luck, that was a guaranteed win. I'm actually really happy about that battle. Oh my goodness, we're back to the 3000s! Yeah, we went out. We might even finish in the 2000s. What do you think we are? You think we're roughly 20 and 20 right now? Ooh, a Politoed raid team. We got a different kind of rain team here. How do you feel about this rain team here? Think we match up good into it? I guess we'll never know if we match up good into it. He's dead. Where did he go? Are you here, Ninja?
Yeah. Oh wait, you were talking to me?
I did, yeah.
What'd you say?
I asked if we matched up good into Politoed.
Buddy, I don't know what Politoed does.
I mean, if you looked at his team, you probably could have guessed. He does a
It was Politoed, Furfrou.
Furfrou.
I'm kidding. What was it? Poly. Oh, buddy, you're done. You're done. So you fake Earthquake here?
I fake it, so I don't actually Earthquake?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I'm gonna get faked out. 100% I get faked out this turn.
Oh, shoot, yeah, he does have fake out.
But, you know what? Sometimes you gotta full send it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, this is...
You Terra too.
I did. I'm full out. It's so I don't get hit by a Draco Meteor. Oh, we're double tearing. Let's see. What type is he? Is he flying? If he's flying, I sad. If he's flying, I sad. Man, all these are Celadon.
Bug?
No, grass. Grass.
Grass again?
He's gonna resist this now. This isn't bad though.
That
This is not terrible.
this thing is quick. Yeah. Oh.
It lives on 3 is insane. That did not do anywhere near enough damage though. The question
But
is,
you can
what did
just
our Celadon
sacrifice
do?
talent.
What did, yeah, but it's,
I think you're good.
I eat, yeah.
Right? Just full send Archeladon? Or
Here comes the priority.
Basket. Oh shoot. Don't you have cloak?
That doesn't do anything to priority.
Oh.
It would to fake out, but I still take damage from it. I don't really want to be locked into Earthquake against this, do I? I would, whatever, we'll Earthquake. I mean, my... Oh? Ah, here comes the rain.
Pull it out.
And he's actually swapping out of the Basculegion. Back into Archeladon. Yep.
No, it's actually just Orla. How do you... You're done.
I mean, we've already hit it. So fortunately, I do think we probably win this matchup here. How much does that heal? Will I kill? I still kill, right? On the Politoad?
Yeah. You did 1/3 of its health, pretty much.
2/3? 2/3.
That's what I mean. You left 1/3 of his health.
Does his Archeladon protect? Because if his Archeladon protects, my Earthquake, this is definitely losable. Or
Just
I protect.
Because at least you take out Politoad unless he double protects.
If he doesn't protect, I might have messed up though. I might have done goof. I did done goof.
You killed the Politoad.
Yeah, but I would rather have not.
The Basket Legion.
Plus, it raises that Archeladon's defense again. How much HP did that Basculegion have? Full?
I think.
Into
yeah,
the
I don't think
protect.
you have-
Okay, it's a good turn then.
What did it use?
Flip turn. It's a good turn. It's a good turn. It's a really good turn. It's a really good turn. I couldn't have asked for this turn to go any better. I couldn't ask for this turn to go any better. It's game over. I win. Has he Terra? Yeah, he's Terra. I mean, I'm literally looking at his Terra right now.
Because you still have Focus Sash.
Well, I have Archeladon.
This should...
I have Archeladon with electric. Yeah, it's over.
Because if Earthquake would have been on
Yeah,
Caesar would be out.
and he has priority. We know he has priority on his Basculegion. Is there any way that it just outspeeds and one hits? It outspeeds. Does it one hit? No. Not very effective. Did over half. Is he... I wonder if he's... What's it called? Banded. It was game over. Either way. He couldn't have done anything to get through my Sneasler. He's probably banded. That's probably why it did so much. Bang. Bye-bye. And we get another win. Okay, we have really bounced back today. So far. Alright. Starting by the music does go kind of hard. At first you're like, it's kind of annoying, and then you kind of get used to it. You're like, alright, it's kind of good. Oh my goodness, we're back to above the default. We've got 4 battles remaining. And it's a Torkoal team. You know what that means? We definitely don't bring Primarina. I actually have a really bad matchup into a lot of these Pokemon. This is not a matchup I win most of the time. Obviously I could just spam that Earthquake. But Dragonite really threatens that Earthquake spam. You know what I like? I feel like most teams do it as well. It's like the Pokemon he likes to use on the top, because that's like the way you set it up. And then the Pokemon you don't really like to use are like filler Pokemon on the bottom. And that's why I put my Garchomp down there, so people will be like, oh, he's not really much, you know, he might not bring him. He was like the last Pokemon they grabbed. I don't know, that's how I think, and maybe it's a bad way of thinking, but when you look at his top 4 Pokemon that are all straight full send damage, and his bottom 2, which are like helpful support Pokemon, I got a feeling he brings Gambit to this as well. He has 3 Pokemon weak to ground as well. Gambit, Torkoal, and Typhlosion. And these are literally the worst too. Okay. I got 2 options here. I got a couple options. So I can Brave Bird the Whimsicott, take it down to Sash, and Rock Slide. But I'm worried about that Ice Spinner move. You've seen it before. So I'm debating about Terra Ground Outrage and then just praying. And I think that's what we're going to do, actually. If his Dragonite Terras, we could be in a problem. But if it doesn't, and we... The problem is his... Whatever he has is Sash, probably. Very interesting. It's not what I was expecting. If this goes correctly... Not sashed at all. So now this is guaranteed to hit him. And it doesn't kill. Okay. Here comes his Typhlosion. I kind of expected that. So three out of 4 turns left to Tailwind. Both of these Pokemon are dead. Like, there's nothing I can do, they're just dead. Neither of them are gonna survive the Eruption. Probably? Garchomp does survive, but it won't survive whatever Dragonite uses here. Did it take out the Dragonite? I didn't see. How much Rough Skin did. It does. So this is probably gonna end up being Torkoal here. No, Garchomp. Alright, let's just see what he wants to do. It's gonna obviously be Eruption. But this is what I wanted to see. If it's like an Earthquake, Terrasteel. So it is Eruption. The thing is, Eruption won't kill both. It's just, what is this? Please tell me that kills Typhlosion. Please tell me this kills Typhlosion. Which one of my Pokemon did I Terra? And both Pokemon live. Wow, I did not expect our Celadon to live that. He's Life Orb. So you're... Why did he Earthquake? Oh my goodness. Wait. If my Archeladon dies there, who wins? If my Archeladon didn't eat the Earthquake, who would have won? Nando, do you know?
You said what?
If my Archeladon died to the Earthquake, my Sneasler would have died killing the Garchomp. Who would have won?
I think it's a draw.
No, there's not draws. It's a win or a loss. There isn't any draws in this. I think it's probably whoever's Pokemon faints first, which I think would have been his. Oh my goodness, yeah. We're up into the 2000s. I really did not imagine this would be how today would go. We still have 3 games left. 1581 is not even close. This is the hardest guy I faced. And obviously the first thing I see is that Blaziken with that we all know for a fact has that speed boost. I do like my regular team against this team though. Like looking at it matchup wise. I can't wait for this tournament to be over, though, so I can actually mess with my own team and switch up some things that definitely need to be switched. I think one of the hardest things I'm going to have to figure out is whether the Covert Cloak should stay on Talonflame. Alright. Big matchup here. I really like the Earthquake and Brave Bird here. I'm expecting Fake Out, maybe Fake Out into... Oh, so we get a Terra turn 1. I'm hoping... Okay. Okay, wait. Earthquake is about to go dummy hard. Earthquake is about to go so dummy hard. We're good. No Protect. One of them's going to be sashed, obviously. And they both eat. They both eat. Really? Please live, Garchomp. Alright, so they trade here.
Do they?
Yeah. What hammer does recoil?
Oh, true.
So it's a trade, but he burns his Terra to do it. Unfortunately...
Other Pokemon that he could have choose from.
I don't remember. Primarina... King Gambit, I think. Backs. We're gonna protect here, because I do expect whatever he does to be into a really bad turn for me. A really bad turn, especially if this is into whatever he does, if it's into... Okay.
Oh, you're chilling.
Not necessarily. That speed boost is not good.
Do you take recoil?
No.
Oh, because it didn't hit.
But I legitimately don't know what to do about this Blaziken. Okay. Okay, it's not terrible. So we're actually in a really interesting spot here. It's going to be a 2v2. Talonflame and Archelodon. Versus... Yes. Excalibur and whatever that says. Oh wait, that's my Pokemon. Primarina. So I can Terra Grass and Tailwind? Is that the play?
Don't know.
And then Electroshock into Primarina? I'm really worried he protects the Primarina here, which puts me very far behind. So no protects from either Pokemon. Here goes Preem. Is it Sash? It's not Sashed. It just goes down. The crit, I don't think the crit matters. Okay, well. We got a very interesting endgame here. A 1 versus 1. 2 dragon types. 1 ice, 1 steel. I have the Draco Meteor, +1 special attack. 90% accuracy. I will move first unless he uses priority. If he's sashed. So I've got two different options here. I get the health back. I'm super bulky. I can either Draco Meteor. And he protects. And I Draco Meteor again. It hits. He's not sashed, and that is the game. Let's go. Oh my goodness. We get the win in a very intense game. That one went back and forth. Man, that first Draco miss had me sweating. Absolutely sweating. That one was definitely losable, I think. Whew. If I would have missed another, oh my goodness. We have moved in back into under 2,000 is insane as well. 1,608. Wow, this is not okay. I feel like I've said this for like the last 3 battles in a row, but this is the best guy we've played so far. And that Blizzard Ninetales scares me too much. 2 Pokemon that completely one Pokemon that's completely immune, another Pokemon that resists, and then 2 that are weak and 2 that are neutral to Earthquake. So we got 1 immune, 1 resist, 2 super effective, 1 immune, or 1, yes, I don't know. If he leads Ninetales, I will Terra Ground. And do I have to Tailwind? I feel like I don't have to Tailwind. But it's... Unless it's tough. If he leads Dragonite Ninetales, I Rock Slide. I Tailwind Rock Slide. If he leads anything else... Could be Incineroar. Wouldn't be surprised if he leads Incin. Garchomp and Dragonite. Okay. Now the question is, do I Terra Ground and Outrage? I think that's what I'm going to do here. Don't be Ninetales. Don't be Ninetales. Don't be Ninetales. It is the Incineroar. Obviously, the Intimidate does suck. Here comes the Terra from the Garchomp. Now the question is, will we see a matching Terra on his side? And we will. The question is it Terra? What Terra type is it? Is Terra Fairy? Terra Flying. Very, very, very interesting coming out from that Dragonite. So we do get the Tailwind out. Outrage into the Dragonite. It only does like half. Terra Flying Terra Blast into the Talonflame kills. I can't say I saw that coming. Okay, the obvious play here is to Electro Shot into the Dragonite. So do I instead Draco Meteor into the Dragonite, praying that he switches into Garchomp? Oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, 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 please. No! We don't get the read right, unfortunately. Fake Out coming out. Definitely saw that coming. Can't say I'm surprised with that. We actually get confused. There's the citrus. Okay, I'm gonna body press there. Swap out to Sneasler to reset what Garchomp's using. I could have outraged and actually been just fine. Knock off into the Sneasler. And Spore into the Sneasler. Dire Claw, but it won't happen. He does withdraw. Probably sends back in Dragonite. He does. And he's just gonna click Spore here, and I'm just gonna be behind. Oh, he Pollen Puffs. There goes the Tailwind. I really didn't want to have to go for it this soon, but especially if he swaps into Garchomp. Oh, that's so bad. I need Sneasler to wake up, and it doesn't. Then that's probably just game. I really needed the Sneasler to wake up there. That's a crit, is disgusting. Terrablast is gonna be into Sneasler here. But if this is just Spore into Arch, it's like, no wait, he can't. Alright. Garchomp comes in and it's just gonna spam. What do I even... I need that down. It's just gonna spam Outrage, I guess. There, he still has 4 Pokemon remaining, including a full HP Garchomp. I would need this to somehow kill. I doubt it does. Maybe a crit? I don't think a crit would have been anywhere near enough. Terrablast, I'm really praying it's not into G-Chomp, and it is. Does G-Chomp even eat? It does. He sent in the instant, and it's just over. It is just gonna be over from here, folks. I can body press, but I'm just gonna get faked out with the Garchomp. It's gonna go down. It's gonna end up being a 2v1. Dragonite was hurt. That's unfortunate. We are going to end up losing this one. And it will end up putting us on our last match. Our Celadon did its best. I think just... that's... I don't know. I just... I mean... we just had a good turn 1. I really didn't imagine that the flying move would kill. I really didn't see it. Alright, I do think we have one more battle. Maybe it's 2 more, but I think it's 1 more. Alright, we got 1 more battle left in the tournament. Either way, for our first ever tournament, I think you gotta be happy. We obviously, I think, have already guaranteed finishing, at least winning more games than we've lost.
This is the last one.
It is the last one.
But
You know, either way, we have done extremely well today. If we
you
don't...
were thinking about giving up.
No, I was never thinking about giving up. But if we wouldn't have lost that first battle because of the DC, I'd
Yeah,
be...
you would have been much.
Yeah.
better.
I probably would have been back to top 1,000 before losing that last game. It really does suck, but that's the way Pokemon is. I can't, I don't have good internet. It's just how it is. It really does suck. But I probably wouldn't have finished top 1,000, even if I somehow... I mean, most people still have all of today's battles to do. It's right. All we can do is improve, right? We got to do better next tournament. And rumor has it, Nanosaurus here will be doing the next tournament, yeah?
Yeah.
He's a professional, trust. He's gonna finish top 5 in the world. Alright, Talonflame Garchomp. Alright. Against maybe not the most favorable lead in the world. I can either Poison Jab or just Outrage for just straight damage. And I think that's what we're going to do. I feel like I don't click Outrage enough, where Outrage is just probably one of my better moves. Honestly, I don't really remember looking at this guy's moveset or team whatsoever. Shadow Sneak. Interesting. I'm wondering what the thought process was there. Wow. Okay. So Peeper does set up the Tailwind. So here comes Overcall. No, I'm just gonna Brave Bird into. What should I expect here? A Weather Ball, probably incoming from Pelipper. And what does this Overquill do? Should Garchomp be that scared of it? Probably. It probably has some kind of move that I've never heard of that's about a one-hit it. Be a funny way to end the tournament. Just absolutely getting destroyed by a Pokemon I don't... Okay, interesting. So it's the fastest Pokemon on the board. I honestly was not really expecting that. And I'm hoping Outrage is into the Overkill, which it is. And it one-hits that too. Garchomp is taking name. It's like... It's disrespecting everything out here. Here comes the Hurricane. Guess what? It was going to be confused anyways. It was... Okay. So we... The Archelodon versus the Archelodon. Alright. So I think this is a good turn to protect. Just kind of scout out what he's going to do. Obviously, I would much rather my Garchomp one-hit something here. But I got a feeling that won't happen. More than likely, it probably hits itself and goes down. It doesn't, and it actually makes contact with his Archelodon, doing over half. He does Hurricane. And it crits. A crit doesn't matter. There's the Dragon Pulse into the Protect. Definitely losable here, but we're definitely in a good spot. What do we see here? He probably Terras his Archelodon, correct? I'm debating on Dire Clawing. You think Dire Claw? No, probably not. I would probably have to close combat. Maybe I protect. This is tough. I think I'm just gonna go for the... We're just gonna go for the close combat. I probably should protect. And it is the right play. He doesn't Terra his... No Terra coming in from either Pokemon. Here comes the Electro Shot. If he is sashed, then this could be interesting. No, it shouldn't be interesting. It should be unlosable, actually. He is not sashed, and that is the game, and we actually ended on a win. I would like to know what our final record is. Wins and losses, because I have not been keeping track at all. Of today, either. You know what's funny? I think today is the best day we've done so far. I don't think we've lost more than 5 games. I think maybe at worst we're 10-5. Not again. Stop giving me errors. So I shouldn't be able to continue battling. It's going to say I've reached the maximum number of battles. And that's it. So this is where we end off here. We end off at number 1,877. Much better than the, I think, 6,000th we started in today. So I'm very happy about that. Rating ends up being 1538, which is way lower than... I think my highest was like, what, 1570, 1560 when we were 4-0. If we would have ended there, we probably would have finished top 1,000, which I think is really funny. But it's alright, we can definitely learn to improve. You know, there are definitely some games that I should have won that I lost, and some games that I should have lost that I won. But I hope everyone has a good rest of their day, and peace.